Welcome to Unity of Kanawha Valley. We begin our service with the ringing of the bell and the lighting of the Christ candle. We ring the bell and we light the candle to remind us of the divinity that dwells in each and every one of us. You'll find our opening statement on the inside of your bulletin. Repeat that with me. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the good omnipotent. Now sit with that truth for just a moment. And now repeat it with me once more. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the good omnipotent. Our songs this morning are led by Jim and accompanied by Jeff.
Not yet. Well, go ahead if you want. Are you ready? Surely the presence of our God is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's praise. I can hear the rush of angels' wings. I see glory on His face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence, surely the presence, surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on His face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence, surely the presence, surely the presence of God is in this place. You have your hymn books? Let's try number 127. Does anybody know that one? That's why I said we're going to try it. The first time we sing it is going to be Love Gives Us Love. We're going to sing that twice, and then we're going to go through it again, and we're going to sing Love, We Have Love. God gives us love and joy and peace. Gives us love, gives us love, gives us love and joy and peace. God gives this round. This one. 37. We're going to divide the room in half. Okay, this half, that half. I want the better sounding half.
That side's really full, but...
Which one's going to be the better sounding half? All right, well, I'll just take you guys. Yeah, we're going to sing it through first all together to kind of familiarize ourselves. 1, 2, 3, and love, 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 love. The gospel in one word is love. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Love, love, love. You got that?
Our anthem today and every day here at Unity of Kanawha Valley is love. We have some announcements today. Let's see here. They are in here. After church, you can go to our Zoom room and join the Zoomers for a discussion about what took place here today. On Thursday nights in that same Zoom room is a book study group. And then on May 8th and May 15th, and this does not tell me what day of the week that is, but you can figure it out. Thursday? So that's going to be the same time as the book study? Yes, they're doing that in place of Thank you, thank you. Okay, on Thursday, May 8th and Thursday, May 15th, instead of the book study, there is a Unity Basics class. This is led by our Zoomer, Lindsay Wilson. Anyone who wants to know more about the Unity Essential Teachings, tune into there. You can RSVP by calling or texting Lindsay, and that information is in your bulletin. Now, we will have an open mic on May 9th. That will be this coming Friday. Roger Rabelais, am I pronouncing that correct, gentlemen? Roger Rabelais will be leading that. It's at 7:30. It's $5 to come enjoy a night of music. Unless you're a senior, a kid, or a performer, then it's only $2. So come out and join us on Friday, May 9th. We will have a new member Sunday on May 18th. If you are interested in becoming a member, Jessica has membership applications. And on May 14th, there will be a sound attunement bath led by Nancy Lynn. Her information is also in your bulletin, and so just let her know that you will be coming. Okay, who here is talented when it comes to AV things? Yeah, you're like me, you're not talented about that. But who here would like to learn more about AV things? Yes, I think all of us could stand to learn more, and our AV team needs some help. So if you are willing to learn more about the AV and help us broadcast our service to the Zoomiverse and then have it on YouTube so it will be there for many years to come, please consider joining our AV team. And that's all the announcements I have for today. Do we have any first-time visitors? Anybody here for the very first time? Nancy? John Nelson.
First time in a long time.
Oh, okay. Well, we're so happy you're here, John. So happy you're here. Okay. Well, I am now going to turn it over to one of the board members, or Laura Wellstead, for our board welcome.
Thank you, Janet. Janet is so gracious in everything she does for us. So, greetings. Hi, everybody. My name is Laura Wellstead. I'm a board member here at Unity of Kanawha Valley, where we study the universe. The light in me greets the light in you, wherever you are, whenever you are, in this room, on Zoom, or watching later online, or even just thinking about it. Thank you for being with us. Unity of Kanawha Valley. Oh, I'm getting the high sign. Unity of Kanawha Valley is a pretty unique place where we support each other in love and remind each other to hold the microphone up. We promote the idea that the light of God, the spirit of love, is within each and every one of us, equally and freely given to all with no exceptions. And that by practicing going within, anyone can discover this love, which is at the source of all light, love, and everything in the universe. For me, and you've heard it before, unity is a place of profound connection, and I think we can all feel that here today as we support each other through this service. We sing together, we engage. It's a place of profound connection with each other, with the light within, and with the love of God. We see this in expressions of joy, in musical offerings, in powerful prayers, in deep contemplation, in words that so frequently inspire us. At Unity, you may see people smiling, laughing, hugging, or dancing sometimes to our rousing music, and you'll also experience being together in the quiet, in prayer and meditation, and at times we're even moved to tears. So we come together this day to celebrate love and spiritual wisdom in its many forms, to affirm that our connection to this love and to support each other in our own unique spiritual journeys. It is my dearest hope that you will know that you are welcome just as you are, that you are free to be yourself and to believe whatever makes sense to you in your own spiritual experience. And I invite you to take in whatever feels true and helpful to you and to simply leave the rest behind. So today we will be hearing spiritual truth from our own BETH LOFLIN, who is going to be sharing with us on vibrations and frequencies. And there's so much there, and I will let our announcer say more, our host say more about that later. Next week, our own Sharon Mullins will be speaking for Mother's Day, and I can't wait to hear her words of wisdom. She is a gentle and kind soul, and yeah, you're a mother to all of us in some level. Yeah. So affirmative prayer, essential part of what we are here. Let's do a little bit of that right now, just a short affirmation. If you would, put your hand on your heart and say with me, This is my heart. To it I am connected. To my neighbor, to my source, and to myself. I'm trusting it in all things, and I am grateful. And if you would, soften your gaze and let yourself smile and say to yourself, I am lovingly connected to all that is. Love flows in and through me. And imagine you're holding someone you love and looking them in the eye and letting your gratitude for them fill your heart. And now let's just stand as we're able and yawn and stretch and take about 5 minutes to greet each other. Reach out to someone sitting by themselves, to those new to Unity, to old friends. Our wonderful AV crew who's looking for your help, our prayer chaplains. Today we have, who's our prayer, Janet Prince is our prayer chaplain, our amazing administrative director, Jessica, who takes such good care of us. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. Your being here is part of the world we're creating today. Every small thing you do makes a difference. And I want to thank the universe, God, the source of all light and love, for another day on this fascinating journey. And who was our junior bell ringer today? It was David. Our senior bell ringer was David Gatman, who's also doing AV. I want to encourage each of you to spend some time in silence every day and to remind you that love is your source. The pen is in your hand. A new day is dawning for us all. And now I'll invite the prayer chaplain up for a wonderful meditation.
Just relax. Breathe. Breathe into this moment. Pause as you allow Spirit to restore your natural balance. Give yourself the greatest gift of all. Time to stop. Time to breathe. Allow joy to bubble up within you. Right here, right now. Just be. Oh, holy moment, I rest in you now. Feel your body relax with ease as you notice your breath. Feel your heartbeat. Silently affirm in this holy instant, I need do nothing. In this holy instant, I need do nothing. There may be mountains of things to do, worry to overcome, resistance to release. And yet, in one holy instant, the mountains can be moved, the worry eased, as a path of least resistance opened up. I need do nothing. Breathe. Allow your whole being to rejoice in this moment of peace. Allow your whole being to rejoice in this moment of joy. Let go. Embrace the sweetness of life in its many forms. In this holy instant, your life is brought back into focus through the power of your intention, the power of your prayers. Breathe deeply now as you return your attention to your surroundings. Become fully present to the lingering feeling of joy. Become fully present to the lingering feeling of peace as you continue on with your day. And so it is. Amen. And Nancy, if you will come up and read our daily word for us.
Good morning. Our daily word for today is compassion. I clothe myself in thoughts of compassion. I may struggle to feel compassionate, especially when I feel angry. If another's hurtful words or hostile actions seem cruel or unjust, I may feel tempted to respond in kind. However, striking back does not end conflicts or heal relationships. Instead, as I turn within and feel the Christ mind dissolve my anger, I feel calm. At those breakthrough moments, I remember anger doesn't satisfy anyone or solve problems. Regardless of how justified I may feel expressing my upset, it is within my power to choose compassion instead. I will not reciprocate others' hostility. I will instead look beyond their anger to see their struggles. I need not approve their choices to see them as children of God today and every day. Clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience. Colossians 3:12.
This is a song about finding a quiet place. When this old world starts getting me down and people are just too much for me to face, I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. And on the roof, it's peaceful as can be. And there the world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I get home, feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustle and crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof is the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. And up on the roof, at night the stars put on a show for free. And darling, you can share it all with me. I keep a telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. So this old world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on my roof. up on the roof. Everything is all right, everything is all right. And up on the roof. Everything is all right, everything is all right. Up on the roof. Do-do-do-doom. Do-do-do-doom. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. That song really goes along with our daily word, because sometimes you have to have compassion for yourself and get away for a while. Go up on the roof or in the forest, wherever. Oh, wow. Today it is indeed my honor to welcome BETH LOFLIN. BETH has served as a prayer chaplain here at Unique of Kanawha Valley. She helps with the gardens. She is a landscaper and an artist. She led our rock painting group the other night, which was a whole lot of fun. And I am really looking forward to her message, which is entitled Vibration, Frequency, and Love. So please welcome BETH LOFLIN.
Thank you, lady. Thank you, honey. Good morning. We heard the beautiful message of the music, but did we all feel it too, the vibration that occurred? It was magical. How are we feeling this morning? Are we tired? Our physical body tired? How about our spiritual feeling, our emotional feeling of energy? How are we feeling? It's checking in with ourselves. Everyone take a breath, let it out, and enjoy the messages I want to share with everyone. Can you feel energy when you're around positive people or negative people? You may not realize it or think about it, but you can sense it. Energy exists in all of us from a physical standpoint, as well as interconnected to our spiritual and emotional state. It's believed that everything, including our thoughts and feelings, have a unique energetic vibration that interacts with our surroundings, as well as people, air, everything. Vibrations occur in everything. From a rock, you can hold it, you may not feel it. How about a tree? When you put your hand on a tree, again, you may not feel it, but there is calmness there. Our energy can be enhanced by energy, which vibration is a form of energy. We can absorb it from the earth, the air that we breathe, and food that we eat. We've heard so many times in the past where we need to eat the food that it's been alive, that's been growing in the soil. It's so much better, which we know, than the processed food that goes through so many steps and it loses energy value for ourselves. Our physical body is composed of energy production particles, each which is constantly moving within ourselves. So we are vibrating and creating energy. Vibration and frequency are interconnected. Frequency describes how quickly a vibration repeats, measured in cycles per minute, per second. Vibration itself is the oscillatory motion of an object moving back and forth between a central point called a hertz. We probably all, at some point in time, heard of hertz. Like I said, vibration is a form of energy. Vibrations occur and are sensed through our senses. As an example, a clap of thunder. Sometimes, obviously, we hear it, but my gosh, sometimes we feel it. Or it'll shake the windows. The vibration is so powerful from it. Also, vibration is used in so many medical procedures. There's the MRI machines, the ultrasound machines. I want to share a coolest story that I came across on YouTube. I saw on 60 Minutes, this occurred last fall, a neighbor of ours that we used to live in Elkview, he was on 60 Minutes, and he was talking about his journey with Alzheimer's disease. The story is about an American neurosurgeon at WVU. He chose WVU because he wanted to focus on the brain and make a difference in the world. His name is Dr. Ali Reze, and he's helping patients with drug addiction and Alzheimer's disease. So what he has felt that it's slowing the progression of Alzheimer's. It's not curing it. So he found out through research and practice that there is this buildup of beta amyloid in the brain and this plaque. And to get to it, he found out that if particles of small, minuscule bubbles were put in with the, trying to think of the medicine, with the medicine that's in an IV drip, that the tiny bubbles will go towards the plaque in the brain. Meanwhile, ultra sensitive laser beams are being sent through this helmet he had to wear. And what was cool, the bubbles expanded and grew together to create space to where the medicine could attack the plaque. They found out it was a 50% success rate of doing that. So again, he's learning, but the use of vibration and air bubbles, how amazing is that? Let's see, another thing that medical professions are doing, the whole body vibration, where they have figured out that, again, it can help diabetes, cancer, and pain management. So again, the vibration aspect and how powerful it is. Vibrational experts claim that certain emotions and thoughts patterns, such as joy, peace, and love, raise our vibration, right? It's like when you come in here to Unity, when you get here this morning, we may carry our thoughts of, oh my gosh, again, thoughts, energy follows your thoughts. Okay, I'm tired, I'm here. But I know when I leave here, my energy level has expanded. The energy multiplies when we are together and we raise each other's vibration up. While on the other end, we have anger, fear, despair, and of course, that can bring, which it does, our vibration down. This is very powerful. Energy follows thoughts and intention. Your energy, it's a commitment to making a decision, I'm going to be happy today, and I am going to visit with a friend. I am going to go outside and let that energy flow within. It is a decision. You can choose to be a higher vibrational state by setting a commitment. When you choose to vibrate at a higher level, you feel lighter, happier, and more at ease. Healing occurs at a higher level. Okay, I think some of us know, a lot of us know, our body is comprised of energy systems. Our outside energy system is our aura. It is our electromagnetic energy field, and it protects us. And again, some people can see this energy, this aura. Our next one are the 7 chakras. Again, the typical chakras that are in our body. 7, we also have some in our hands and in our feet. The star chakra, our body is comprised of many chakras. The energy wants to flow in your body. The way it flows in our body is through meridians. It's like roadways of how it flows. And energy is generated by one's thoughts, emotions, interactions with others, and the environment pass along our meridians and are absorbed in our chakra systems. Okay, I'm I'm going to turn on now to frequency. It's a little bit, so again, vibration happens. The more you vibrate, the higher your frequency goes. Frequency describes how quickly a vibration repeats, measured in cycles per second. Frequency is measured in hertz. Think about it. The human body typically resonates between 62 and 72 hertz. When you get cold, you feel, again, you're vibrating less, it's at 58. When the body dies, it resonates a little bit at 25. So you can see how your hertz drops or can be raised. High vibrations can raise your frequency, again, the positive qualities that I mentioned, peace, love, joy, and gratitude, practicing gratitude even before you get out of bed in the morning. It's believed that aligning with these high frequency energies can lead to a greater spiritual awareness, inner peace, and a more overall life experience. Of course, we know low vibration when we're not feeling well is when we have poor health, or we've eaten food, a cheeseburger from McDonald's, and oh my gosh, I feel terrible. So you know how bad it lowers your vibration. The higher the frequency, the more life force it contains, which means more life force means better health. Okay, so we all talk about walking in nature, right? Grounding. Grounding refers to the connection between our bodies and the Earth's electrical field. The National Institute of Health says that at 110 hertz, healing frequency is known to enhance mental clarity and emotional healing. So what they're calling it, the National Institute of Health, they're calling it vitamin G, grounding, okay? From a scientific standpoint, I just wanted to cover that for people out there, the engineers and such. Our bodies are absorbing ions. I'm going to try and explain what happens when you ground. Our bodies are absorbing ions emitted by cell phones, laptops, TVs, cell phone towers, microwaves. These doggone, and even the media outlets, obviously, these negative ions from the Earth's surface discharge the many unpaired positive ions, or free radicals, we pick up. The Earth has a natural negative ion field, which helps to create an ionic balance within our cells and tissue. When we get back in touch with Earth, the free radicals neutralize. Our health improves, and we bring ourselves back in sync with the Earth's energy field. How easy is this? There's no cost. It takes energy, very little, to go stand by a tree or walk a path and be present. Breathe. Do your five senses when you're in nature, when you're hiking. What are you seeing? What do you smell? The first thing I do when I go outside every single morning, I let out a breath and I breathe in a deep breath to see what I can smell. I even close my eyes sometimes so I can focus on the breath in. So again, you thinking of your senses. How important also we take advantage of our breath of releasing energy and letting it go. Scientists have proven, and it gets even better and better, the importance of a deep breath. It also, breathing is the junction point between the mind, body, and spirit. It helps us to focus and be present and practice mindfulness. Breathing is the anchor to keep you in the present moment. Something wonderful that Nancy Lynn loves to share, one of our wonderful members, is sound healing. She knows how important it is to release and invigorate and vibrate at a higher level. Numerous research studies have shown that exposure to 528 hertz, at that frequency, 528, has favorable changes to our hormonal balance and nervous system regulation, which leads to better health, which we want. Again, remember, if it's so cool, go on YouTube or Google 528 hertz, and it is called the love frequency. It's a frequency. I had it on my computer, and my husband was saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired." And I was like, that's the point. It relaxes you. So again, 528 hertz. Something that I was unaware of, humming. Again, studies keep continuing into looking into the power of humming. Studies have shown that humming can raise your vibrational frequency due to its connection to the vagus nerve and the parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for us to relax and calm the body. Humming produces vibrations that resonate throughout the body and especially in the throat, where the vagus nerve is located. Again, think of that. You can go out in nature, hum, and just be. That's the important thing. Something that I have downstairs, I have set up little tables downstairs that I would love for you all to experience. And it's about practicing being in the moment. I have a table of chocolates, regular, sugar-free. I have a table of essential oils. I have a table of plants. There's herbs, there's a little gardenia plant, and what I would, and scarves, the color. What I would love you all to do is practice being in the moment at that station. I would love for you to take, again, when you bite the chocolate, think about it. If you need to, close your eyes and focus on how it feels and what it does to you while you're eating it. Think about the plant. I want you to touch the leaves of the mint, touch the leaves of the basil, and take that deep breath in and see how it makes you feel. One of the special tables downstairs is essential oils. I was introduced to essential oils probably 6 years ago, and I have quite a collection. Essential oils is another way to a higher frequency in the use of them. Again, essential oils, what I would like you to do, I put them on sometimes my wrist, up here, or if I have a headache, I use peppermint oil. But you can also, there's strips down there. What I would like you to do, dab it on there and take it with you, put it in the car, and see how it resonates with you. Did you know that there are some essential oils that have a higher vibrational state than others? The highest one is the Idaho blue spruce, and I don't have that one. That's pretty rare. But I do have rose, and it vibrates, vibrational frequency is 320 hertz. It's the strongest. So if nothing else, seek out the rose essential oil on the table. There's also helichrysum. Another one which, again, brings such grounding is frankincense, and it's at 147 hertz. Another one that we're familiar with is lavender, and it's at 118 hertz. A study was done to see how essential oils can help patients undergo surgery. Results showed that a significant difference was made in improving anxiety and nausea. They used peppermint, orange, and lavender. Pure essential oils, again, this is doTERRA that I use, but there's a couple others that are very good quality, have properties that can help you realign emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. One of our daily word was compassion. To me, love and compassion are interconnected. I encourage you to begin each day with love and compassion for yourself first. Before you get out of bed in the morning, think of 3 things that you are grateful for. And it's so easy. Compassion is love in action. In our compassion, there is only love. Compassion, think of it, is an act of prayer that connects us heart to heart. Prayer, this is a fact, prayer raises your energy frequency by 15 megahertz. How powerful is that? Recently, Reverend Mary Masters was here from Unity's Missouri office, and she shared ways to shift our energy. Think of 2 things you like to taste, 2 things you like to hear, 2 things you like to see, the 5 senses. She said, do that, and that can easily raise your vibrations. Principle 2 of Unity's 5 principles states that human beings have a spark of divinity within. The Christ Spirit within. Real inner and outer changes begin with me and my every and other willing person. We have the power to create a happier and more contented life and the ability to help others through our spiritual awareness. I have printed off 2 forms, I'm going to leave them up here, that you can take home. Even if you practice one a day, steps for a higher vibrational state. And the other ones are thoughts that I've compiled for the last 10 years that you can easily do. Be in nature, be present, and things like that. So I will leave this up here, and again, enjoy the moment of being, and enjoy the moment of the little treasures downstairs of practicing being in the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth. If the ushers would come forward, please. I so enjoyed those practical suggestions you gave us for raising energy, and can't wait to get downstairs and take advantage of the things you brought for us today. Good. Unity of Kanawha Valley is a tithing church. 10% of all the offerings that come in go out to bless others. And this month the offering is going to Unity headquarters. They are the people that print the Daily Word and print these booklets that we often have available. They also are helping us to find a new minister, so we certainly want to give back to this source of our good. So you'll find the offering blessing on the inside of your bulletin. Let's say that together. Divine love,
moving in and through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, I trust God, and I am grateful.
Bopping yet? Together we'll stand, divided we fall. Come on now, people, let's get on the ball and work together. Let's work together. Together we will stand, every boy, girl, woman, and a man. Now things go wrong, yeah, sometimes they will. The road you travel, sometimes it's uphill. Let's work together. Let's work together. Together we will stand, every boy, girl, woman, and a man. Let's hear Jeff play. 3 hours. What does it matter now? This life is ours. Let's work together. Come on, let's work together. Together we will stand, every boy, girl, woman, and a man. Well, now make someone happy, make someone smile. Let's work together, make life worthwhile, we'll work together. Come on, let's work together. Together we will stand, every boy, girl, woman, and a man. Together we will stand, every boy, girl, woman, and a man. Let's do that again one more time. Yes, together we will stand, every boy, girl, woman, and a man.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am the prayer chaplain today. I'll be hanging out over here. If anyone would like to raise their vibration with a prayer, I am available. So at this time, we bless these gifts and offerings, and we bless the givers. We bless everyone who gives of their time, their talent, their treasure. We are grateful to have a place where we can meet every week to raise our vibration, to share our love and our joy and our peace. This is a very special place. And as we support this place, we are richly blessed in return. So we say thank you for these gifts. Thank you for each and every person who comes to this church. And thank you that Unity of Kanawha Valley is a beacon of light, love, joy, and peace, and will remain so for generations to come. And so it is. Amen. Now, if you'd like to form a circle, we'll do our peace song. We do have some birthdays. Sky's birthday was the 2nd. Mary Beth's birthday is this week, and one of our Zoomers, Joan Logue, has a birthday this week. Anybody else have a birthday or celebrating anything? Danny? Okay. Okay, and that's at the Clay Center, right, Danny? At the Clay Center. Okay, so next Saturday night at the Clay Center is a Woody Holly concert where Ron Soul is going to release his latest album. So let's all go get tickets for that. Okay, so let's sing Happy Birthday.